What's up, YouTube? This is Ryan with Practice Makes Perfection. Thanks for tuning in. I wanted to make this video so my wife wanted me to make her something that we could put in our bedroom since I got my laser, and she sends me a photo of this. It's a 3-panel mandala. So I figured, what the heck, I could cut this with my laser, and no big deal. So I headed over to Etsy to see if I could find a file. So I searched for mandala panels. They pretty much had all these ones that were already made, and just like some, decorative panels, but no like split 3 ones. They did have some that were like a lotus flower. Those ones are right there. You got that 4-style mandala wall art, a big one. There's the lotus flower right there, file SVG 211. But there's a flower, but it didn't really, nothing really caught my eye that we wanted to do. There's another flower. So I tried SVG. Pretty much came up with the same stuff, so I figured I could probably make them, and I just needed to figure it out. So I went into Lightburn after I bought like just some regular mandalas, and now I'm going to teach you how to do it. Alright, so I'm going to import my mandala. Next, I'm going to need a rectangle. So I'm just going to kind of put this where in the center there, make it the height that I want it. Just going to capture this here in the center. Now I'm going to go ahead and copy this and make 2 more for each side. I'm going to select all these. This is kind of a useless step right here. I'm just putting them all on the kind of lined up, all horizontally, but then I move them in so they're off, so I'm gonna have to repeat that step. So I place those. You don't want it to like butt up against it because it'll make it look weird. I learned that through trial and error. So now I'm gonna select all these. I'm gonna go ahead and put those back on the same horizontal line, and then I'm going to evenly space them, evenly distribute them so they're kind of like equal distance from each other. Next up, I'm going to want to select all of them and group them together, and then I'm going to select my mandala. I'm going to come over here. I needed to center them first too. So center the boxes to the mandala. And I'm going to click the boxes. I'm going to select the mandala by hitting Control or Shift and then click on those. And now I'm going to do the Boolean subtract. And here's the magic. Alright, so now I just have my boxes, but that doesn't really do it. So I need to do a frame. So I'm going to ungroup these. I should, each panel I need to regroup together, but I go ahead and draw the box around and then I move to the side. So I should have done that prior to, but let's get that box out of the way real quick. Come on, let's do it. Come on. Oh, I gotta select it and not make more boxes. Alright. Move the box out of the way. There we go. Alright, so I'm just gonna go see how everything's separate. I'm gonna group this. Go ahead and do it for each separate one. While waiting on this, if you're still with me, please consider subscribing to my channel. I'd appreciate it. Hit that like button or leave me a comment. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and put the box over. Come on, get the box over. And now I want to center it, so that's why we need to group it. So that it's all together. You select that. Let's just select the box first, but we'll line everything up at the end. So I hit the center button there. That one looks good. So now we just need to copy the rectangle there. So that 2 more times, so that we can place them on the other 2 panels. So put that over there, select that, and select my box. Oh, I need to do something right because it's not highlighted. So let's try that again. Select the box, and now we centered it. Last one, that center one there. Get it all centered, and voila. Now we have a 3-panel mandala ready to cut. Or you could export this and sell the files on Etsy. That's what I plan to do. So let's make sure these are all grouped together, and then I'm going to square them all off, make sure they're good to go. But yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. This is using a mandala, but you could probably do this with lots of different applications. So that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna move these around, and let's get a little preview of what it looks like here in a second. Yeah, I'm just moving these around, lining them up. See how they look separated a little bit more. And we're gonna preview. I'm gonna change it to fill. So this is kind of what you can expect it to look like, maybe if your wall was red. Let's invert that, and yeah, I think it looks pretty awesome. So that's it. Let me know what you think. All right.